like that.
Yeah, this will be the intro. Hello everybody, Dolly and Sparkles, and this is my cousin Alyssa.
Hello.
Today we're going to be doing my second takeover makeover, and I'll be doing Alyssa's makeup. I'm going to be using a mix of her items and some of mine to give her a new look. Yay! Is there any specific like look that you kind of like want creativity with, or like, you know, like anything?
Just, I don't know. Work your magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I trust you.
Okay. Maybe I will go through some of the products though. Then you're learning.
Yes.
I think that's like the whole point though, right?
Yeah. I want to like get better at doing my makeup.
I'm gonna start with the Makeup Forever Step 1 Hydrating Base. This is the one that you felt and you're like, ooh, wait, oh maybe that was the Laura Mercier one.
Oh, the one that was like...
Yeah, I think it was this one.
Okay.
We'll do this one. So, change. This is the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer.
I'm excited.
Oh my gosh. And then, because I'm not an expert at this yet, I'm gonna like have you like help me make sure I get it like everywhere.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna like know how you're feeling.
Right. Like, I'm sensing that it's evenly spread.
Throughout the face. Does it feel nice?
Oh, it feels really nice. It feels so like silky and fresh and amazing.
Silky?
Mm-hmm. It does feel silky.
There you go. Did I miss anywhere? You're like, rub it in if you feel like I missed anywhere. A bit of your green one. Now, I think this is something that I might actually end up getting because I never even thought about it, but like when I'm like red or like if I have any kind of sunburn.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm out in the sun a lot and I just have that like pinkness to my skin.
Yeah.
And like, you know, I was inspired to get this having blonde hair because it just brings out the red so much more.
Yeah. Normally I have a lot, as you've seen in my previous videos. If you haven't, you should like go watch those. Normally my hair is like not this dark at all.
It looks really great.
Thanks. Yeah. I'm only gonna put it in certain areas.
Yep, those are the spots I always hit.
Yeah. When I was younger, where I'm putting it right now is the only, like I would put concealer right there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because you...
I was so self-conscious of like my redness when I was in high school and like younger. I didn't know what to do, so I just put concealer there. I mean, and then I never had to wear blush, like literally ever.
Oh, right. It's so beautiful though, you know, like so many women like pinch their cheeks to get that rosiness that you have naturally.
Yeah, and then we're over here being like, yeah, let's get rid of it.
Let's get the green primer.
And like tone it down a little.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going in with a little bit extra over here because we want to do like a different color blush. You know? Because we're going for a different look.
Yeah.
And then pat it in a little bit. It's always good to pat a foundation in rather than like smear it in. Cause yeah, I never really thought about it till like I was watching, I think it was like Kiehl's had a video and they were talking, they like did a slow motion of like putting under eye cream on. And I was like, whoa, that's how much you like move your skin when you're just putting on under eye cream. I was like, okay, I'm taking steps now.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then this is my favorite eyeshadow base. I'm gonna use this one. Because you don't normally use eyeshadow base, right? Okay. We're going for it today. Yes. So I use like a tiny amount. And then I'll put that all over the entire lid area.
And that little, like, the way that the tube is shaped, it lends itself to how little you need also.
Yeah. When I got that tube, it came out like watery at first because I guess it had been sitting in the packaging, so you have to like really shake it and like break the product up, and it makes like crinkling noises. And I would have never known that had I like not freaked out that I just spent so much money on something. And yeah, and then I googled it. I was like, is it supposed to be like that?
Right.
And then, but yeah, and then it comes out like that.
Nice.
And then you'll feel what it feels like. And then I kind of just rub it between my two ring fingers. And then I dab it on the whole lid. This is like my favorite, another eye base. It's called Groundwork by MAC, and it's a paint pot.
Ooh. What do you do with that?
I use like that much, or maybe a little more, and then I put it in like the crease area.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it on you. I'm gonna put it
And that's to help the like pigment of the shadow stay?
Yeah. Sometimes I'll put this all over my lid, or sometimes I'll just put it to add definition. So like to do like, to show contrast between the different levels of the eye.
Okay.
So that it gives like depth. The best. Maybe one to Sure. Alyssa has lash extensions in on her top lashes, so we won't mess with those, but I will do something with your bottom lashes.
Sounds good. I need to get my lash extensions filled in.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go this week, but work got in the way.
What's it like to have them done?
The first time, I could not stop blinking. And I was like, every time she would get close, I would like kind of flinch.
Yeah.
And you were just so like on high alert because somebody was so close to your eyeball.
Yeah.
But now I fall asleep while she does it.
Okay.
It's kind of relaxing. It's bizarre how it went from being like,
yeah,
to being like, oh, I just fell asleep for an hour and you're done now? Okay.
Oh, that's really nice.
And then you wake up and you open your eyes and look in the mirror and you're like, oh my gosh, I look so awake and so...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And my husband didn't know that I had them. I just went and got them.
Yeah.
And like a couple weeks later, I woke up and he was looking at me in my sleep, like when I was sleeping. He was like, you are so beautiful. And I was like, done. We're getting lash extensions from here on out.
This is a new part of routine.
Yeah.
It's great.
If husband looks at you before you wake up and thinks that you look gorgeous, then...
I woke up like this.
Exactly. Yeah, I was like, okay, new investment.
This brush is the brush you have is a decent all over eyeshadow brush. I like to use one that's a bit more, I don't have my best one with me, but I like to use one that's a bit more flat.
Okay. So I've used that one for like, with the mineral powder as like a spot correction type of thing. I've never used it as for eyeshadow before.
Well, now you have a new use for it if you want to.
Sounds good.
And then this one I would definitely use, like, obviously it's got all kinds of like definition. You can make it like lines, and like you do like wing like eyeliner with this. You could do gel eyeliner.
Cool. I'm like clueless. As you all can see.
I'm gonna go in with this like yellowish creamy color here. I'm gonna put it. And then I feel like a painter when I do this, getting the dust off.
You can hear it. I was like, oh, what is that?
Because then it gets off the excess powder, and then you can use the brush to blend it in.
It's like all of those little techniques probably add up to a big difference in your makeup. If you do things like get the excess powder off to blend it and all of that.
Yeah, because if you have too much powder on there and you're trying to blend with that same brush, then you're just caking on the product and it's gonna not look like you want it to.
Good to know.
Or it's a more bold eye look. You want to always start with a lower shade of the color and like work your way up to the darker shade. You don't want to just like go full on.
Okay.
Because it's not gonna look right. It's just gonna look like smudgy and raccoony and patchy.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
So I'm looking for like a light brown. That's what I'm doing right now. These are new palettes to me. This is the B by Bubs Beauty, and this is the Carly Bible one, in case anybody's interested.
You should show them. They're beautiful.
Well, it's not gonna focus, but those are the colors. And then I always start lower and then work my way up, because if you go high, then you can't take it back. Kind of like with your hair or something, you can't. Always go shorter. You can't grow it back instantly.
Right. I think of a few stylists that I've had where I wish that I had said that to them before they began cutting.
Oh.
Like, you know, when you're young and you go to like whoever.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my gosh, they took 2 inches off.
And you really only wanted them to take like a centimeter.
Right.
Stop recording. So I'm gonna go in with this plum one. Nice that it let me know that it stopped recording. And then that's as far as I'm gonna go with this brush, and I'm gonna grab a smaller one. Like more of a detail brush.
I love that case. It's so cool.
Thanks. I saw Kathleen Lights talk about it, and I was like, okay, I need to get this.
It's cool. I'm gonna have to find it.
It's from Sephora. It's the Traveler. It's called like the Vacationer bag. And then see, I didn't put any product on this brush. I'm just like blending it to where I want the product. The product that's already pre-existing on your eye.
Yeah, I definitely think I need to up my brush game.
I used like the same like few brushes for like so long, and I just got into all this. For the brow bone area, this fun highlight color down here. Normally I would use like almost like the pale, I would use like a paler, much paler version of this, like a matte color rather than a shimmer. But I don't have that. I only have this one, and it's way too yellow. It's not gonna look right.
Gotcha.
So what this does is it separates where your eyebrow is, and it like, it'll help define the eyebrow.
Sometimes they need help. I'm pretty pale.
Madeline had said the same thing when I did her eyebrows. She said, help those puppies. Help those babies.
Yes. Were we talking about the bitch brows before?
Oh!
We were.
Yeah. Were we?
I think so. And then you showed me that video.
Oh yeah, well, I don't think you finished what you were saying. What was it about the bitch brows?
It's like the name of the brow that like Kim Kardashian always has, where it's just like
that's like the triangle.
Yes. And then we watched that vlog of the woman who shaved her eyebrows off. And
yeah, Jenna.
them in.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Did that inspire you? No.
No.
That just terrified me. I was like, oh, good for her.
Yeah, I was like, she's bold.
Yeah, and so we don't have a pencil sharpener, so we're just gonna have fun.
We're gonna...
Yeah, I got this. I just gotta figure out what shape I want to do.
You need to go this way.
Yeah.
That way.
Yeah. So, like, raise your eyebrows up and down. Okay, I see where the peak is now. Because I try to go for, like, the natural, like, what's the natural peak of someone's eyebrow? Rather than creating a false one. I had to embrace that about my own eyebrows.
Like, I cannot force them to be a shape that they are not. Unless I shave them off completely.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna use my Anastasia one. Because I know that this will go on, like...
Yeah, that pencil needs to be sharpened.
Yeah, because it was just like kind of dried out. And then like, because I put it right here and you can even see it, and then this one you'll be able to see.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And this one you can like do such little lines with it that it looks like hair.
Yes. I'm gonna have to get that too.
This is gonna be intense. And so...
I'm gonna do like a bitch brow.
Yeah, and so you go like this so that you can pick where it starts.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You want to accidentally give yourself a unibrow. Your eyebrow starts like in the middle of your eyeball.
Ew. That sounds horrifying. Alyssa. Okay, so I'm not the best at brows on other people yet, so don't judge. Don't judge. I'm working on it.
Like, brows should be like cousins, or sisters, not twins.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They should be cousins.
They should be cousins. Oh, I just made that. Oh, I just made that. That was almost Kardashian level. So I finished both sides of her eyebrows. This side, I'm gonna fix up a little bit with some concealer or something.
She shaved one of my eyebrows off. I'm just kidding.
And then we cleared up the fallout underneath. So, yeah. Now moving on to foundation.
All right.
Which is my favorite part of makeup. So you normally use a powder.
Mm-hmm. And I'm scared of foundation.
I'm trying to think if I want to use a powder or just like go full tilt. I'm gonna go full tilt liquid foundation for you.
Let's do it.
I think this one should be light enough. If it's not light enough, just understand.
We're working with
My makeup too.
travel.
Travel makeup.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously like I was, well not obviously, but I was self-tanned when I came and now I'm red from the sun.
You're outdoor tanned. Self-tanned, outdoor tan.
Yup.
But in our family, we don't really get tan.
I actually tan pretty good.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah, I'll have to show you pictures later. Like I did tanning in a tanning bed for like a month and I looked like Megan. I went for Halloween, I dressed up as Megan Fox. And people were like, Megan Fox! And I was like,
Oh my gosh.
I know. And at the time I
How
had,
do you do it?
huh?
How do you do it?
I don't know. I just did.
It's just your skin.
Well, I did as a process, but like I did a lot of moisturizing and I did a lot of like the tanning lotion stuff that they sold at the salon.
Yes.
That was the key.
That stuff smells kind of good, actually.
No, that was like the main reason I went. So now I'm gonna mix a little bit of the concealer to try to make it a little lighter. But this is a MAC Studio Sculpt in 20. And it looks dark, but when you spread it out, it's not that dark. This is my favorite brush. My favorite foundation blending brush.
Oh, can I see it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So I usually like spread it out with that and then I like use my damp Real Technique sponge to like pick up excess product.
Nice.
So that'll avoid the cakiness. And I usually don't use cold water. I use like, try to use like bath water temperature
Mm-hmm.
or like baby bath water temperature.
And then do you like really wring it out?
Yeah, here, feel it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And then I just kind of like do this. I don't know how to describe this. And then if you want to look to your right a little bit. Yeah. And then I'm gonna go in with this concealer, 15 Fair Maybelline. Get right here. Here. And for concealer, if I always put it under my eyes like that with the applicator, but then if I'm ever putting it anywhere else on my face, I'll put it on the back of my hand first and then using my finger.
Okay.
Because that way you don't transfer bacteria around.
Oh.
Yeah. I use this side of the sponge
Mm-hmm.
to get in the corner like by the eye. And then I can use that to dab in and out. And I use like going in and out patting motions.
Mm-hmm. So it's not like streaky.
Yeah. Like clouds.
Right. You're not painting happy clouds. Like
Not, not happy little clouds.
yeah. Happy little trees.
I'm gonna probably have to have you look up because your eyelashes are so long.
After having somebody like on your eye with
True.
with tweezers for like an hour and a half, they're like, eh.
Okay, so you're fine.
And then contacts too.
Oh yeah.
Like, do you want to touch my eyeball? You could if you wanted.
Now I just need to set it using this translucent powder. And so like the same thing, I like do patting, pressing, like back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna pat again quickly and then I'm gonna sweep. Contour, a little bit of contour.
Sure.
Okay.
So go for it.
Oh, you have a matte one.
Mm-hmm.
Because I did shimmery eyes, so I'm doing like a not shimmery like contour. So we have blended her bronzed contour in. Just a light touch. Because we went bold with the eyes. And we're still going bold with the eyes because I have not finished with them.
I have an itch.
Itch. Right there?
Right, you're not supposed to like scratch,
Oh.
you're supposed to like just like touch it.
Yeah. Here, this'll do. This'll do.
Oh yeah.
Did I get it?
That's the spot. That's good.
Really?
Yeah.
You can open your eyes though. Because it's gonna go on your lower lash line.
Oh. I've never put eyeshadow down there before. It's a whole new world.
I gotta go over here. Oh, you got some highlight though right now. Okay, note this highlight accentuate pores. Now, to finish it off, I think I'm gonna go with this one. Because that's what I was basing the whole look off of.
Nice. That's the Lolita one?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
You like this?
Sorry. Like this. Wait, hang on. I'm sorry. Okay. I can do this.
You can do this. I have faith in you.
Okay. It tickles. Okay. Oh my god, it tickles so. Okay.
You're not making this any easier.
Sorry. It just tickles. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. I'm done.
It's hard to hit a moving target.
Okay.
Right now you're like looking like Winifred Sanderson.
My favorite. Okay. Okay.
Okay. I think it's working. I think I might need to use some lip liner to fix this.
This is how you solve the problem of a person who can't stop laughing while you're trying to do their lips.
Yeah, you take out Whirl. Whirl lip liner fixes almost everything.
Oh wait, you got a little bit on that tooth. No, that one. Okay.
You can come up to the camera and take a look.
Ooh. Oh, I'm like a golden goddess. Look at this. Yes.
I'm so short. Okay. Well, now that we have the completed look, Alyssa, what do you think?
I love it. I wish that I could go out on the town right now
Yeah.
and give him some slow, blank winks.
This was an absolute blast.
This was so fun.
so good to see you.
So good to see you too. It had been 3 years.
It was definitely time.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you for making me over.
No problem. Now you want some pictures probably?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye.
You're just. I should definitely not be chewing gum. Sure.
Oh, I'm so far down. I'm so short.
I can slouch a little bit. Oh yeah.
Give him a slow blink. Give him a slow blink. Oh yeah.
I look like I have problems.
It's like one of those blinks where you're like
Like that.
yeah.